What we're going to look at here is just a quick introduction to the GIS Web Service. This is a module, an add-on module that can be acquired separately and placed into CBRN-Analysis. There's a lot more information on this module that's contained in Annex C of the User Reference Guide for CBRN-Analysis. So this will just give just a small brief introduction of how it works. So this module provides an interface, so you can configure layers of maps that comes from basically a GIS or a web service server. The module supports various different versions of this type of web map service, but it's probably best to speak to our technical department on what type of WMS service elements you may require and whether we do support that. Okay, so how it actually works is you still need to open up a map. In this case we've just got an enhanced map, but it could be a basic map, any type of background map. And you go to the map toolbar and click on to the open layer control window. And you go down to add a map, just like you do with normal conventional maps that you may wish to place onto this map as a background map, and then place your own raster and various other maps on top. So you're carrying out exactly the same process for the GIS Web Service capability. In this case we're going to click down at the bottom left here to add a map layer. Same window comes up, and then normally you would just look for the map, where it's situated, hopefully in map workspaces, because that's where we always tell you to keep the map, so that when you transfer from using one version to a newer version of CBRN-Analysis, then all the maps and the links are then taken across. In this case, to use the Web Map Service capability, you need to click onto the tab or page up the top here. And then you need to go to wherever your secure map GIS server is located. You may need a username and a password that will allow you to take that information or gain access to the mapping information that's on that server. Then you can look on the server. So we've got a link to a server here just for demonstration purposes. We'll select that one. We'll then ask it to see if it can connect and retrieve the different map layers that we want. There we go there. And then we can either decide to take individual layers, because there will be different layers underneath this, or we may just wish to take the whole thing. So let's take everything with all the different layers, and you can see the type of mapping format that it's in. And once we've done that, we go OK. It will then produce that as a layer inside the map layer windows. You can see it's at the top here, and then across on the right hand side you can see here is the layer. So if we start to zoom in, there are multiple layers here. So what should happen is, as I refresh and start to move in, then the map will adjust to the layer of wherever I am. So I'm at 2 kilometers from the ground. As I start to move in, the map will start to readjust. You can see I've got Belgium, it says there. May just want to remove that. Concentrate on here. Move in a bit more. So now there are separate layers. As I move in, I'm going all the way down to whichever level I want to go down to. So that is how you connect to the server select your map, and then display your map inside CBRN-Analysis. As long as you have the connection, you obviously have the map. If you wish to save that particular map, and then once you close down, open up, make a connection, then that map should come back in. But you'll notice on the map toolbar you do have this small icon here. So this is the log. This log will indicate to you any information from the server. So you can see there's no issues at the moment, but if there was an issue or an error message, this will be indicated to you by this particular icon turning red. So it will turn red to indicate to you that there may be an issue coming from the web server. So that's just a quick introduction to the map web service and the module that is available through CBRN-Analysis.